Hey, welcome back to Waking the Mystic, where we celebrate who and what we are. Today's topic of interest takes a good look at this body-mind complex, what it is, how it is not what we think it is. It is, the discussion asks us to look at whether or not the physical body is self-aware, whether our thoughts are self-aware, and if they are not, then what is self-aware and who is self-aware? We think of ourselves as these that walk around the planet interacting with other these, and it's not at all what we think it is. So it's an interesting insight, and it deserves more exploration. And my thought is always that it is your own experience of understanding that will set you free from the illusion that we have been sort of living, or let's say keeping us from freedom and peace. So it's always interesting to hear a perspective and then see if it applies to you. And if it doesn't, throw it out. So give it a listen and let me know what you think. Thanks.
The understanding of the mechanism and relationship between the mind thoughts and body is imperative. The biological body and mind thoughts are in direct sync with each other. You could say they are one event. For in order for the body to move or take action, there must be communication to it. Thoughts are this communication. They are designed to keep the body focused on the past and the future. This design allows for movement and creativity, for without a past, there is not a future. The intentionality of this mechanism, body-mind, is designed to explore deeply the idea of individuality or singularity in a world in relation to other singularities. However, when looked at carefully, you see the body-mind's activities cannot operate without an energy behind it. You are that energy essence, but you are not the body-mind. You are engrossed in the biological function of a world at its densest capacity. The signals of thoughts stimulate or activate the biological brain. This action is not done independently. Independently would suggest there is one person moving about in a world of other persons. The body's reflection is that of its conditioning. It has nothing to do with what you are. Is the body self-aware, and can it make a decision? Are thoughts self-aware, and can they make a decision? Yet combined, there is the appearance of a person making a decision, yet neither are able to do so. So what is the driving force behind these components? You are, or shall we say, we are, the observers of this phenomena. There are variations in consciousness, and the one you are in is focused and identified with this body-mind you call you. Note the word focused. As you become aware of the broader self, you are no longer affected by the mechanisms of the body-minds around you. You remove your identification to the program and perceive a broader perspective. You can then explore this dimension in a new way, knowing you are in it, not of it, in a sense. You can then allow all activity to arise without attaching yourself to outcomes, for you have not a need to change any of it. Coming from the perspective of a person, controlling your experience is the instinct. But once it is seen that the mind-body works independently from the greater reality, You let go of any desire to interfere with the program. Imagine being in a theater and the play is in full swing, and you decide you don't like how it's being played, and you stand up and you shout at everyone. You need to do this, you need to change that. That wouldn't go over well with the audience or the actors, would it? When you contemplate the idea of, ask yourself, who is this I? And is there actually an I at all? An I implies a singularity, and we would suggest that it is not so far. There is no I in all that is. There is all. You are not a singularity. You are a multiplicity, and we are that. The story continues, and now you can view it from a new perspective, as it is all happening now. There is not a life. There is only life.